questions. Yes.
We've seen with the technological evolutions we're experiencing right now, we've seen Egypt and Libya be able to go through revolution because it brings people together, it helps obliterate ignorance. How do you feel that will play in America's role with certain parties that many believe to be thriving on the ignorance of certain American citizens and being able to obliterate that ignorance and helping our nation cooperate for a better future?
For those of you who did not hear him, he was referring to what's happening in the Mid East and other parts of the world. Some people refer to the Middle East situation as the Arab Spring Revolution, where people use social media to communicate, to foster the need for people to petition their government to make changes in government. You know, having as many gray hairs on my head that I do, I can recall revolutions in places like Africa, when Idi Amin Dada took over Uganda, when the revolution came to Nigeria, places like that, and other parts of Africa and the Middle East. Back then, if it happened, you didn't know about it until 3 or 4 weeks later, and oftentimes those revolutionary activities were put down because it was isolated. People didn't know about it, or there was no way to communicate. And there's a reason why in past revolutions, anytime rebels, be they good or bad, depending on your perspective, took over a situation, what's the first thing that they took over? It was the communication, the ability of the country to communicate. Because if you control the radio airways, the TV airways, and all other means of communication,